Coach Hibbs, 10-7 win in Game 1 of the series, and due to all other circumstances, you clinch at least a share of the conference title tonight, and a hard-fought game, and boy, two teams really going at it. You can see the quality of play in the A-10 tonight on display, but you needed every little bit that you got tonight at the end. Just your thoughts on this first game of this series.
St. Louis can really play, and they didn't play real well early in the game, and we were able to do some things, put a lot of pressure on them defensively and on their pitchers. So, 5 championships in 8 years in the regular season, that's just amazing, and really proud of our guys. You know how depleted our roster's been this year. It's the kids that are playing their tails off, and we've asked a lot of these guys just to eat the right way, to work out the right way, to practice the right way, because we just don't have a whole lot of depth on our bench right now, position player-wise. But proud of everybody, proud of our coaching staff. We're going to have a very difficult game tomorrow. This is a tough place to play. The wind's always blowing here, and I thought we pitched pretty well tonight, and I thought we played pretty good defense. We still gave up quite a few runs, so it's just the way it is here, and plus they can really hit. So. They're going to run another good arm out there against us tomorrow, and we'll see what Johnny Hamilton can do, and see if we can, hopefully stay one run ahead of them.
10-game win streak, but when you look back at it, you've won in so many different ways. You think back to Tuesday and the way you had to win that game, and some of the games against Dayton, some of the games against Butler. Just with the lineup that you have, and they're having to kind of grind it out, it's kind of amazing when you look back on these last 2-3 weeks and see all the different ways you've had to kind of, you get a complete game shutout. I mean, there's just every possible way you could win a game, you've had to do it that way.
Well, we're playing for one every inning. We're trying to play really for one run every inning, and every once in a while, if you get one, you may get 2 or 3, and Bazin had a big at bat there against a really good arm. The kid was a good fastball and good slider and hit a home run. Galello had a great swing, another situation where he got a good pitch to hit and really put a good swing on it. So, and our guys that normally really swing it well, Elwood and Seeger, they were okay tonight, but they weren't as good as they normally are, which is going to happen. People are they're not going to pitch to those guys a lot. So, again, we just, like you said, we just keep grinding. We just keep hanging in there and grinding, and I think guys are understand their roles better, the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we're going to bunt at times when it may be unconventional, but we're going to do it and continue to try to put the pressure on the defense. So we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Last question for you. A guy who missed basically the first month and a half of the season, Tony Montalbano, 4 for 4 today. When we didn't have him, things were a little different. Obviously, he's a character and he keeps things light, but he also is a scrappy little baseball player. You can play him in right, you can DH him. What changed when he got back, and are you seeing like real good improvement at him, because he's batting .330 now?
Well, he balances out our lineup. It's another left-handed hitter that can run. He's running so much better now than he was this time last year. And little things like, a ground ball that would normally be in a double play last year or the year before for him, now he's beating it out and keeping the inning alive. So he balances out our lineup, and he gives us some options. He's a good base runner. He's a good player, and we missed him early in the season. I mean, that we missed him. Being able to even come off the bench at certain times, or playing on every day, regular basis. So, and he is a character. I guess that's a good way to describe him. I keep telling him my niece may be coming into town this weekend, and she's a 20-year-old student at Washburn University, and Tony's eyes kind of lit up, and I said, "You need to stay away from my niece, man. You need to stay away from my niece." But he's a good kid. He's already graduated, graduated last year, and he just brings a lot of energy to our program, and just proud that he's here and doing what he's been doing.
One more piece of a very big puzzle for you guys, and an interesting one at that. And congratulations on the win, and at least sharing a title. It's one more win, and you can get it by yourself and get that top seed and kind of keep this thing rolling. You got all the momentum on your side right now. But like you said, still some good baseball left to be played this weekend. Now, fans are enjoying some good baseball here.
Well, and the goal is, every year, you've been with us a long time, the goal is to win a regular season championship every single year. And for us to do that, it'd be nice to get it out right, but we'll see what we can do tomorrow and see what we can do again on Saturday and play as hard as we can.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks a lot.